Okay, today we're making a shrimp fried rice. For our shrimp fried rice, we put 2 cups of rice into the microwave and cooked it for 20 minutes. We have a pound of clean shrimp, and we're gonna add a teaspoon of crab oil and Cajun seasoning, half a teaspoon of ground black pepper and garlic salt, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of red pepper. Okay, we put our seasonings inside of a condiment cup, and we're only gonna add 2 teaspoons of this. And the rest of it, we're gonna put to season our other ingredients. Now we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of sesame oil and soy sauce. Now we're going to add a tablespoon of coconut oil. Now we're going to stir this up and let it get happy while we cook our other ingredients. Now we're going to heat our wok up, but while that's heating up, we're going to drizzle some sesame oil. And now we're going to add a tablespoon of coconut oil. Okay, now we added some sesame oil and some coconut oil, so now we're going to add 1 medium onion. Now we're going to let that get happy. Now we're going to add 8 ounces of diced ham. It got all happy, so now we're going to add a cup of frozen peas and carrots. Are you paying attention? Now we're going to add a tablespoon of garlic and a teaspoon of seasoning. Okay, now we're going to add this mixture to our cooked rice. Be careful when you put it in the mixture inside of on the rice, or else you'll get burnt. Now we're going to stir it with a fork. Are you paying attention? Whenever you're stirring this, you make sure you use a fork, or else it'll get all mushy. Now we're going to add a little bit of coconut oil. Now we're going to add 8 ounces of mushrooms. Now we're going to let these get all happy. Keep stirring those mushrooms so that they don't get burnt. Now we're going to add a teaspoon of seasoning. we're going to stir it. Alright, now we're going to add this to our rice. Now we're going to mix it well again. Okay, you don't need to add oil to this because it already has oil in it. And you can use any type of meat you want or even no meat at all. Never overcook shrimp. When they're white, they're done. Now that the shrimp are done, we're going to add it to the mix. Now we're just going to add a little bit of sesame oil because it's really oily in there. Okay, so now we're going to put in 6 eggs and whisk it up. Alright, you can turn your stove off because this is the last thing you're going to cook. So now we're going to add it into the mix. Now we're going to mix it up. Alright, paying attention? Now that we stirred up all our rice and the egg, we're going to add some green onions. Now we're going to add the rest of our seasoning and drizzle in a little soy sauce. Stir it well. Now's my favorite part. I get to eat. Mmm.